I would tell you a story of a realm whose fate was left to chance, and how there is always a leader to fill the void.
I will hear you out. I want this war to stop. Enough blood has been spilt. The time has come to heal our wounds.
We are all weary. Fate is like a river. You must often swim against the current to find safe harbor. Here is a story of shifting tides. It recounts a dire episode in the history of the necromancers. It is a cautionary tale of what happens when you let the currents decide your destiny. Let me take you back to the day the wizards of the Seven Cities decided to outlaw the magic of death.
The path of death is a dangerous and twisted one. You can easily lose your values and your reason while walking it.
That's no excuse for their crimes. The sheriffs hunted us like animals. Those who were walking the path of death weren't the necromancers, but these sheriffs, blinded by their hatred.
Tell that to the survivors of Al-Yakut, whose city was reduced to ashes by your brothers.
A cornered wyvern will eventually bite. But once he does, only two options are left to him: flee or die. Those of us that remained took refuge within the walls of Albertil. We still believed in the power of our house and our Archon Belketh. We would be safe. We were so naive. Once, we of House Eterna were part of the Seven Cities, and necromancy was just another school of magic. But then we found the avatar of our goddess, and our traditions became beliefs. We did not realize that we had become abhorrent to the wizards of the other houses. They feared our power, they envied our immortality, and plotted to kill us all in one great and sudden purge. We were not good at dying, and the purge blossomed into a bloody civil war. Persecuted necromancers fled to Albertil, the impregnable city of our founder Belketh. Hidden in our impregnable city, our immortal arrogance proved a paltry defense against the combined magic of three houses. Our shield was breached. Hated and outnumbered, we were nearly overrun. My husband, Vayne, the Reaper of Souls, chose to stay and fight, giving us time to escape. He sacrificed his eternity to save our religion. Or was it simply to save the lives of those he loved?
Hierophant Anastasia, Asher be praised you escaped. Adam Malik is leading the survivors to the secret harbor hidden in the old Sarkaman tunnels. You should join him.
Yes, Priestess Cinder. I know the way. Are you not coming with us?
No. I can't leave while the wizards are tearing Albertil apart. I will stay and fight them. To the bitter end, if such is Asher's will.
Hierophant. By the Mother Namtaru, I feared the worst. Go to the Sarkaman tunnels. Ludmilla and your daughter are already there.
My husband still fights. If you see him, tell him Zakira is safe and where to join us.
Hurry now. The last ships are about to leave. And be careful. I've yet to see a wizard, but they could have found other ways into the caves.
Asher uses all. I thank the dragon and the spider for your help, Adar. Sarkamand, once a beautiful city, built by the ancient Shantaris, buried under the ash and scoria of volcanic detritus, fighting desperately not to be forgotten. But all things die, in the end. Some just take more time.
See, young girl? I knew your mother would make it. Lateness is her most endearing trait.
It's no time for your jokes, Ludmilla. Albertil is falling. We have to flee, regroup in Haresh, ask for the Mother Namtaru's guidance.
Mother! Where's father? Why isn't he with you?
He has stayed behind to fight. I've sent him word that we are safe.
You abandoned him to those godless wizards! I'm going back!
Zakira! Stay here! Your father is capable of protecting himself, and he's buying us precious time for our retreat.
As much as your family squabble amuses me, you are our highest religious authority. I'm putting you on that boat, in chains if need be. Brothers, raise the anchor, we're leaving!
The wizards attacked Vane, again and again, like angry waves beating down upon a lonely reef. When he fell, Albertil fell with him. My love, whose course had run, Grand Constable Johori, Sheriff of the Seven Cities, wanted more than Vane's death as punishment. She cast a powerful spell to trap his soul, and in so doing refuse it reincarnation. Father! Our cast had been condemned unjustly. Our champion punished beyond the limits of decency. Yet even I, in my pain and anger, could not have wished down upon our adversaries a more cursed chain of repercussions. The news of Vane's death had destroyed me. My daughter could not forgive me. I prayed for release from this world. My prayer was answered. The mother Namtaru brought me to her side in the spirit world and soothed my soul. But she also wanted me to bear witness to the fates of my brothers and sisters who had taken refuge in Haresh. I watched all that transpired in my 30 years' slumber, as if I were nowhere and everywhere at the same time. I watched, powerless to intervene, as they struggled to rebuild a home from nothing, with the memories of our glorious and shattered Albertil still fresh in their hearts.
We've lost Lord Vane. Archon Belketh has gone missing, and Anastasia, our supreme hierophant and voice of the Spider Queen, has retreated from this world.
Asher uses all. She must be in need of them somewhere else. We should focus on the present and not the past. We still have refugees flooding in. Naharesh is bursting at the stitches.
You don't seem to understand. Our noble house has died the second death. Our leaders are destroyed or captured. The body cannot live without the head.
You as a necromancer know that's not exactly true, Zenda. It can still limp along for a while.
Ludmilla, we're on our own. Alone and forsaken, who will guide us?
Ask the Mother Namtaru, and a shot of venom or two wouldn't go amiss. Her temple is not far, in the Canyon of the Eternal.
Your words ring true. It is time for me to take the transformation. In my heart, I knew this day would come.